Hey guys, today is the second video of my 5-minute series. Today I'm going to be looking at Philippians 4, 10 through 13. And I'm really excited to do this passage for two specific reasons. The first is, for me personally, I feel like I really need to hear this message. So I'm almost like speaking this truth to myself too, as well as to you guys. And the second is because so often I feel like Philippians 4:13 is taken out of context, and it is very dangerous to take scriptures from the Bible out of context, because we want to look at it in its context so that we can be speaking and interpreting the way the Lord has intended. And obviously we're going to be imperfect at that, but I think it is very important to look at the context of the verse, like the passage surrounding it, rather than just picking out one verse and kind of interpreting what we want it to mean. And I'll go into that a little more when I talk about this. So anyways, let's hop into it. Okay, Philippians 4, 10 through 13. I rejoice greatly in the Lord that at last you renewed your concern for me. Indeed, you were concerned, but you had no opportunity to show it. I'm not saying this because I'm in need, for I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. And right now I'm reading from the NIV translation, and I'm not sure about other translations, but the key word in Philippians 4:13 is this. He says, I can do all this. And so often we take this verse in itself and say, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, which that is not a bad thing at all to say, because yes, we can do all things through Christ, because he gives us the strength to do things according to his will. However, this verse is not specifically talking about that. This passage is talking about contentment and learning to be content in whatever season of life we are in, because Jesus gives us the strength to do so. So in this passage, Paul is in prison, writing the letter to the Philippians. He is in prison, and so he is talking to them how he has learned to be content, whether he is in need or whether he has plenty, whether he's hungry or he's well fed. He's learned to be content and to find true contentment and true joy in those situations, because Jesus has given him the strength to do so. And it's so hard for me to learn to be content in every season of life. And this past season I've been in has just been really hard, and I've just been feeling kind of the weight of depression and loneliness, just because of some different events that have happened. And so I wanted just to speak about this to you guys, because I think so often we are always looking forward to the next season of life that God might have, and we're always looking and pushing to just move past whatever we're in, rather than taking time to really use the season that God has specifically placed us in to grow. And so sometimes for some people that's the season of singleness, which I'm in right now, and it is really hard. And I think oftentimes we just want to blow past it, but I think it is so important, and what we hear from this verse, to learn the secret of being content in every situation. That secret is Jesus. So I just want to encourage you guys today by saying, whatever season you're in, whether it's a really, really dark valley, or if you're in a really great place right now, use that season to not only speak truth over your own heart and to grow more deeply in your walk with the Lord, but to speak truth over other people, because other people, we are called to minister to other people by using our experiences and by speaking truth into their life, biblical truths. And so I just want to encourage you guys today, use the season that you're in to grow with the Lord, to find contentment, and let Jesus be your true ultimate source of contentment, because only he can be that for you. So that's kind of what I wanted to share today. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to just comment down below or to DM me on my Instagram page. I'm so thankful for you all and love you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day.